Viewer discretion.
If you're listening to this, you are the resistance.
Hey everybody, it's dafobra. And one of the videos on my channel that seems to get a lot of attention, even though I made it a long time ago, was my gear vlog about cruisers versus sport bikes. And I always find it interesting that, I just talk about, I asked a question, simple question. My observation was that sport bike people, on average, seem to wear a lot more gear than cruiser people. Not a judgment, just asking why that is. What's up, playa? And a lot of people write back that, you don't need it on a cruiser because you go slower and you're safer. And that sport bike people are reckless and we need the protection. And the crazy thing is, I've written back to a couple of people, but I haven't really gone crazy about it. But I do want to revisit it because there was a video, oh God, that guy who does all the great, Rnickeymouse. And if you don't know who that is, you got to check this guy out. He makes some great videos of bikes around Mulholland and in California, and a lot of them are crashes, unfortunately, but nonetheless, there's some really nice motorcycles. So anyway, one of them was a guy in a bike. He was probably going pretty quickly, but how fast could he be going? 20, maybe 30? My God, I don't even know how fast those really fast bikes go. Bicycles, by the way, pedal bicycles. And the guy is crashed, and he's all 10 ways are screwed up. Come on, let's go. And he got some serious road rash. Now, granted, he wasn't wearing, I don't think, he's not wearing anything. And it makes you wonder if he was wearing, like, real gear, like motorcycle gear, he probably would have been fine, especially at those speeds. But a ride is a ride. It doesn't matter when you slide. I'm going to put that out there. Put that on a freaking shirt, right? Teespring that shit. It doesn't matter if you're on a cruiser and you're going 30 miles an hour or you're on a sport bike going 30 miles an hour. You go down, you're going to be hurting. Now, I'm not a judgment guy saying you're a squid, you're a piece of junk, it's your body, you do whatever you want. But I think that some people need to just say, well, it's a personal choice and I don't want to wear a lot of gear. I'd rather not sweat, I'd rather be comfortable, whatever the heck these people want to say. Or, it's my right not to wear a helmet because the state that I live in doesn't require a helmet. I think that's fine too. I can respect that. Actually, my buddy Shade Tree Surgeon did a really good vlog about that the other day, about telling people, whether or not to wear a helmet. But that to me is a personal choice. I just don't like when somebody says, it's because I have a cruiser and we don't go as fast, or you see some guy on a scooter and he's not wearing any gear, or she's not wearing any gear, and it's because I'm on a scooter. I think that's a load of crap, and I think that people need to just kind of own up to it and own the fact that they prefer not to wear gear, which is fine. It's your body, not mine. I don't have to deal with the ramifications of what happens. Me, I gear up. I do. Matter of fact, I'm not wearing I'm just wearing regular pants right now. I'm commuting. I didn't even take my clover leaves. I should have grabbed them. I am using my OGO Mach 5 backpack here, which I've been using a decent amount. I got to tell you, I really like this thing. I really like it. You don't really feel it on your back for light commuting or for relatively short rides, although I did use it for the ride to Revzilla to Philadelphia, which was over 200 miles. But for light commuting, I actually prefer this to my tail bag because it's kind of out of the way. It's not a big deal, and it's comfortable. And it looks pretty cool too, I gotta tell you that. Especially with, that resistance decal dough. But, yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. I think it's always interesting to see people coming up with new comments. Coming up, I don't even know how many years ago I made that vlog, but it still continues to get, attention. And I think that, listen, if you don't gear up, for whatever reason, no matter what you ride, it's just because you don't want to, and I think you got to put on your big boy or big girl pants and just say, that's why. Me, I like wearing my gear. I like to be safe. I mean, all my gear really saved me when it came time to when I got hit. If I didn't have that gear on, it would have been even worse. And I didn't exactly come out with it on a good way. So that's about that. And yeah, that's about it. I'm wondering what your take is. And yeah, man. Let me know. I'd love to hear your comments. Love to hear what you think. Maybe I'm completely wrong and you tell me to go, pound salt. Maybe that's the answer. I don't know. But all right, everybody, ride safe and take care of yourselves. See ya.
The first time you get a
As
little
motorcyclists, we know we don't get any of these lights. So 99% of the time, I have to go through this.
Putting the
freaking
front
lights.
stand on
Let's
is
see.
a
And
little
the
bit
answer
different.
is
Now, the front stand depends on the rear stand. What you have to do is
look at
engage
that.
both
Dream.
heads
Who wonders ever cease?
in the